Well, good evening, all my lovely boys, girls, and of course, gifted animals. How are you? I'm well. I appreciate you asking. As always, I know you're very concerned with my well being. This is your loving and spiciest, humblest of uncles. You may or may not have. Spicy Carl, checking in. I don't know why I said checking in. I don't usually say that. Anyway, we procured something from the store that sells perishable and non-perishable goods all in one big old location. That's a frozen pizza, Freschetta or Freschetta or Freschetta, and we got a brick oven crust pizza with 5 Italian cheese pizza. So 5 Italian cheeses are on here: mozzarella, Asiago, Parmesan, Fontina, and Provolone, something like that. Anyway, we baked it to a T, which includes 400 degrees in a conventional oven and 13 minutes of your time, 13 to 17 minutes. We checked it after 13, and it came out like this. So bravo to the instructions. We're not at a high altitude, so we didn't have to adjust cooking time. Still drinking fighting cock. Got a big old bottle left of the fighting cock. We're just going to try it out. It comes in a square. You probably can gather that, but yeah, it comes in a square, and you put it directly on the rack, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Um, First of all, it's not hot enough to warrant the utensils, so we can pick this puppy on up. Hmm. Okay, word about the cheese. First of all, when you put it in and you take it out of all the wrapping and plasticness that typically comes around a frozen pizza, you can definitely see visually that they have shavings of some type of cheese. I'm guessing it's one of these 5, but my best guess it's maybe a Parmesan, because I've seen Parmesan cut like that. Now you can definitely taste all the cheeses on there. I mean, generally cheeses that come on any pizza, let alone a frozen pizza, are going to be rather bland. I don't know about you, but I have extreme trouble differentiating between, different cheeses on an 18 blend, pizza, or a 38 cheese crust pizza, or some, exotic amounts of cheeses, and all it tastes like is just mozzarella cheese. I mean, it doesn't really have much of a taste. So it's nice that this has kind of a neat little flavor to it. I mean, I'm not saying I can say, all right, well, there's 5 different flavors of cheeses on here, but I can say that it's definitely distinctive, which is a good thing. Hmm. As for the sauce, there's not much on it. I mean, there's a bit, but nothing, like a DiGiorno. I mean, just oozes with sauce, and sometimes a Red Baron, and it just kind of, squirts all over your upper lip, in agonizing pain. You bite into the pizza and just kind of pops out of the cheese like a old pimple maybe you had, and it just kind of blows up all over your face. And it's just kind of excruciating pain, but this doesn't do that. I would like a little bit more sauce than this, but I see what they're kind of doing here, and I'm not arguing with it, but you just can't taste it that much. I mean, It doesn't have an overwhelming presence, and it's, you know, nothing too special, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's your typical run-of-the-mill pizza sauce. I don't think I've ever had a Freschetta pizza, or Freschetta, or what other pronunciation the Italians came up with. Um, yeah, I don't think I've had one. I might have in the past, or um, but I don't. I definitely know I haven't had this particular style. So it's kind of nice to see, you know, something, or taste something rather, that is at this moment still pretty high quality when compared to the other, you know, big name frozen pizza players on the market. You see that? It's flour, I think. I hope. Hmm. Longtime viewers will know that's a treat. New viewers, you don't even know I'm talking about, and that's fine. Cheers to you. Either way, the crust is, and maybe it's a result of baking it to the minimum of the recommended baking standards, but it's not too crunchy and it's not too hard, and it's definitely not too soft and not too, you know, bready. I mean, it's a good medium. I like crust, and generally I don't like thin crust. I don't like a crisp. I don't like a wafer pizza. I like a little bit of bread to my life, and this kind of meets that requirement. And that's been my experience with Red Baron's uh, fire baked or oven baked or whatever their version of this pizza is, and that's okay. I kind of quite prefer that. It's kind of a happy medium between the two. Now for the actual crust. Mm, Plain Jane, if I'm honest. You know, I mean, there's nothing too wonderful there, and yeah, it's just bread cooked, and it's flat. Yeah, that's about it. But overall, I'll be honest with you, this was on sale for 409, I do believe. 409, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong there. Again, my scientists and marketing agents and uh, purchasing agreements that I have across the board on the wonderful Spicy Karl network. It's been lost in translation. We don't know the price, but it was fairly reasonable, if I remember correctly. It was all good. It was. This is a really good frozen pizza. I mean, probably, if I'm honest, you know, very good. So, on that note, we should probably rate it a, a dang respectable uh, 8.19781. And, you know, I'll probably buy more of these pizzas and share my adventures with you. Because why not? Anyway, God bless. Hope all's well. And, of course, I hope to see you again. It's kind of a jumbled up ending here. But this is your loving, humble, and dearest of uncles signing out. Till next time.